Hello my shortwave radio friends. I have this really cool radio I want to show you today. It's a Retekess V115P. It's an update to their older version. Its updates it has a USB-C charger and plug, and it also can connect it to computer, SD, TF card. You can transfer files between it and put podcasts on it by connecting this up to a computer if you have an SD card on it. So it'll play podcasts, it'll play recordings, a headphone jack, and a microphone input jack. It also has a microphone on the radio to pick it up, and you basically use this as a tape recorder for recording memos. It has a ton of features. It does FM, AM, shortwave, long wave, weather band, all sorts of features. So we're going to dive into have a look at this and see. Just for the record, I actually have this, which is the old version of this radio. It's the Retekess V115. This is the V115P. It's a little bit bigger than the older version. This version has Bluetooth. The newer version has Bluetooth, a flashlight. There's a flashlight on it. There's a little switch on the back. Turn on a flashlight. You got a flashlight. And a Bluetooth speaker and a weather band. And it also has an external antenna input. So if you want to listen to AM shortwave, you can, shortwave, you can plug in an external antenna on the top and extend the reception, increase the reception for certain frequencies. So yeah, I have I have like 2 of these. I use it usually almost every day. I put podcasts on it and I bring it with me, and I keep it in my shirt pocket and listen to my podcasts. So I really like these radios, and having another one is just great. And you can find them on Amazon. Go to the link there and see what the price is. It's very inexpensive for one of these little radios.
Please watch this video in its entirety, which will really help me in the algorithm of YouTube, and also be sure to give this video a like, and if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel and ask all your friends to subscribe with you as well. If you like this content, please consider supporting this channel, my video work, through supporting me through Patreon, PayPal donate, or even right here on YouTube. You can give a thanks donation that'll help support my channel.
It comes with there is a USB-C connector. My old one didn't have that. It had the USB mini or micro, and there's the manual. So there's what's in there. It's the manual that it comes with. It's all the guides and everything, English and other languages. There it is. There's like a light on it. Has an on switch at the back. It's a little bit bigger. Yeah, it's just a tad bigger than my old radio, which is a Retekess radio. It's like a little bit longer, a little bit bigger. So similar battery though. I kept my nails long for this video just to be able to get in here. I think you can get in there with a penny or something. Actually, that was pretty easy to get into. So when you open this up, the battery, let's peel that out. Get this going here. And is this a different battery or is it the same one? Oh, this is a different battery than my old one. So this uses a BL10C battery, slightly different than what I have here, because I use this one here, which is actually a different type battery. Okay, well, I guess these batteries are not backward compatible or whatever, but okay. Is that a Nokia battery? Anyway, we'll plug that battery. This battery is a little bit thicker than the old batteries in the Retekess radios of the old V11. So pop that battery in there. Turn it on. Oh, that on is for the flashlight. Oh, okay, that's the flashlight. Okay, there's a flashlight on it. Maybe it could be a handy feature. It says goodbye. So the display is a little different than the what the older version is. Still has a record option, so you can record like tape recorders. Record file, so you go to your record file. It has a clock now. I don't think this one had a clock before. So the battery can be charged with a standard USB-C cell phone charger. You just put it in the corner here and apply that in, and you can plug it into a charger. It also will, if you plug in a USB cable into a PC computer, you can end up using this as a speaker or to transfer files from the storage device. So that's like a ton of options. I'm actually using a Retekess radio as a computer speaker. So multiple uses for these things. Alright, so I got my radio here. Let's switch it to, how do we get out of this menu here? Back in the AM. I'm recording this video in my basement. I was able to get a little bit of signal, but there's so much electronics in here they get stacked. I have this external antenna. This is my Tecsun Wire Antenna that I've done a review on this before. It will work with this, so that's kind of a good hand-in-hand type of aftermarket antenna that you can get that will plug right into this. So something to bear in mind if you're looking to, you know, having another alternative. There has been other options like using alligator clips that come with different antennas. I have all sorts of antennas. Have found a few adapters. I haven't been able to get this to work as well as I would like to, but I got a scratch on it already. I've been using this radio for like a few weeks just to get familiar with it. So if you want to enter your memory channels, you just it was a little different than my other Retekess radio. My other Retekess radio, I just enter the memory position and hit the play pause button, and it doesn't do that. Now it does, where if you want to go to a channel 2, you go memo, and it'll take you to a different channel like that. Or 3, and you hit memo. Oh, go back. Just hit delete to go back. 5, memo, and it'll take you to a different frequency. But as you can see right here on the top there, the CH, the channel, it's actually not showing the appropriate presetting. I think it might work with FM. Let's go over to FM here. There's the weather band.
Cloudy periods with 30% chance of showers. Low 10. Monday, cloudy with 30% chance of showers. High 25. Monday night, cloudy with 30% chance of showers.
So it has its bands, FM, AM, shortwave. And the shortwave bands, you have to like press, there's different selections for shortwave, so you press it again. So for example, with shortwave.
Radio is happy to have had Jerry Henderson and the Board of Flight Ministries with us for these past
you just hit the backlight.
And we hope you will tune in every Thursday.
But the presets say if you want channel 3 in, I think you go 3, or you go memo. So the interesting thing I found with this is it will work with the FM stations, but not the shortwave stations, and that's kind of where I don't care about FM as much. Where I'd want to pre-store all the shortwave stations. So maybe they can update the firmware for this, because that's a simple fix. The other radio actually worked like that right out of the box. Other things I like about this is, I'll use an example with FM muted, but so if you're scanning for channels, either AM, FM, shortwave, you hit the back and forward button, and it will scan to the next frequency up. And sorry about the backlight. I tried to turn it down, but it's yeah, it really floods out what you can see. But once it goes off, you can see it. So you just hit that button; it'll do a scan. What else does it do? So buttons you want to watch out for is the memo button for your memory channels, and hit memo. So like, for example, go 4, memo, and it'll take you to the channel 4 preset. EN is enter. I thought it was for English, and we would change the language settings. Record file. So when you go to menu, it'll take you to this where it says radio play, a Bluetooth setting. So for this, it will work as a Bluetooth speaker. So you can connect it to a computer or a phone and use this speaker as a Bluetooth speaker. Some would say it's not the greatest speaker, but I use this for podcasts all the time and to listen to stuff. So I've actually used this where I've used the Bluetooth speaker for listening to news on TV, and I wanted to walk around and do some work, but still listen to the news. So the Bluetooth speaker, and I just carried it into other rooms and did work. It has the this musical note thing here. That's where your MP3 files are and your system settings.
Basic training to get you up to speed quickly on how to use your radio. Visit our website today and learn all about our unique products. Comcoms.link.
So that's a podcast that I have. It's like an ad clock. You could hit pressure clock. Do I have it set up right? Nope. I never set up the clock. So I'll have to figure that out. System time. So you go in the settings to set the clock up. Auto shutdown. So if you want it to turn off the alarm, if you want to use this for an alarm, there's language, there's backlight. Touch tone, which I have off. Repeat mode, repeat all, repeat folder, repeat one, or random. I just have it on repeat all. I think that's where I want it. So recording settings. So there's recording settings where there we go. You can have low, high, or special. Let's see what special gives you. One thing I don't like is this mode button. All right, to select songs. You just hit the number. So right about here is where you'll see where your song number is. So I have like 300 tracks. So for setting up Bluetooth, so you do that and you go to your Bluetooth device and it should start Bluetoothing. Let's go over here. I'll go to my computer here. Oh, found it. There. So I connected my computer to this. So I got the Bluetooth going through there. Just to navigate through the shortwave settings, you just push that. I'm going to unplug this thing there. And it's dropped the signal quite a bit. Still hearing some signal, but still getting some signal, but I am in a house that has aluminum siding and a metal roof, so for this stuff to work in my house, I need to get like it set up with some sort of plug-in antenna like this, which I'm still trying to figure out an adapter that can go into this antenna, external antenna jack here on the top. This thing works a little bit, not the greatest though. And I do have a MLA 30 antenna that I use quite a bit, and I'd like to be able to use with this and be able to pick it up. But my main actual use for this Retekess V15 radio is mainly for listening to local FM. It does work really well local FM. So around 6 o'clock, they have the news on in this area, and I usually put that on just to hear what's going on. And I listen to a lot of podcasts, so I have like the this little SD card here, which will plug right into it, and fits in the back there. This SD card can hold the podcasts, and I can update them. And just by plugging it in, it started playing my MP3s. If you want to fast forward your podcast, you just hold down this. Bluetooth button will take you right into Bluetooth mode. So other things you want to know about your radio is this little thing here. If I can get it in here. Oh, it goes here though. Okay. So that goes there, and it can act as a stand for your radio. So when you're in, so to find the folders, you go into your playlist. Let me show you this again. And you hit record file, or hold that down. Oh, there we go. So now I'm into the folders. So I have folders with my music, my synthwave tracks. Yeah, so I got my folder. So you just push this, navigate it, and that's how you can select your musical tracks. It will show you the name of the track there. There you see Digital Voyage MP3. You just hit this play button here, and it'll play the track. So to record when you're in the MP3 mode, you hold down and press the record button. It will switch it to recording mode, and it'll record. If you want to pause your recording, just pause it for a second, and then resume your recording, and you can record. And basically this thing is also a tape recorder. So if you want to listen to your files back, JLREC is where the recordings are stored. So if you plug a microphone in, you'll see this jack or any kind of input source, and it will you'll hear the audio come through here. This microphone is not too preamp, so you won't hear it, but you could record. So here we have it recording off of this microphone. So it will record from any source, basically any source, with like a headphone jack here, like that, and that'll work. I'm just taking it outside to test the shortwave reception because it works way better. The shortwave reception works way better outside than it does inside. And I'm just going to scan it for a frequency here.
Timothy 3, he says, all scripture is given
here
by
I get
inspiration
a
of
few
God
strong stations that may
and
pick up.
is profitable for...
Closed your eyes and kind of got knocked out for a while.
So here I have just regular antenna sticking out. That station, I can kind of hear it a little bit. That's a strong station at 13.845. I can actually pick it up without the antenna in.
Well, try to put out a burning building by pouring gasoline in it, as to heal a body by pouring drugs in it. So that's a...
So if you're looking for one of these, there'll be a link in the comments and the description of this video where you can find a link to find one of these things. It will be an affiliate link. It'll get me maybe a few dollars commission on Amazon or eBay or someplace like that. Pretty good price. So, and also all the other features it has, like for computers, you could use it as a computer speaker, tape recorder, audio recorder, basically a Walkman for MP3s or whatever, like there's a lot of features. That's kind of why I like it for MP3s, because it has like these actual buttons I can press and navigate for MP3s. That's a big reason why probably like 99% of the time I use one of these Retekess V115 radios is actually for a podcast. Basically it's like a podcast Walkman for me, but I really like it. And I know, let me know in the comments if you use these, your experience, what you like. I will not filter any comments, so anything you got to say about this, it will be there for everyone else to see. So as I say, I do like it for the MP3 and the FM radio playback. Is primarily where I use one of these for, and so yeah. So please give this video a like, share it with your radio friends, and subscribe to my channel. And follow me on my social media.
Thank you for watching this video to the end. Please give this video a like and some kind words in the comments. If you haven't already, please subscribe to all my social media and click on the bell to get notified when new videos are available. If you found these videos helpful or just enjoy them for the entertainment, please consider supporting this video work either with Patreon, PayPal donate. There is a link in the description of this video. Or you can click on the heart-shaped thanks button on this video and send funds to support these videos through there.